I used to know a man who came here to USA from Poland in 1981. In Poland he had a wife and 3 children, but unfortunately back then he could not find a job that would pay him enough to support his family. So when the opportunity came to come to America to work and make much more money, he decided to leave his family back in Poland and he came here. He found a very well-paying job here, so he was able to make enough money to send to his family in Poland. And his goal was to stay here for 10, maybe 15 years, and then go back to his homeland and be reunited with his family. He continued to work here and send money to Poland, where the family was able to build a beautiful house, pay for their children's education, and live a good and comfortable life. The kids were growing up, but without their father. They missed him very much, and whenever they spoke on the phone, their father continued saying things like, "I will come back home soon, don't worry. Just 1 more year and I will be back." However, for that man it was too difficult to leave that well-paying job he had here and go home. He began to procrastinate and repeating to himself and to his family the same words, "1 more year, just 1 more year and I will come home." But he never went back to his home. Instead, he got very sick and died. His body was shipped to Poland and buried there. Sad story, I know. However, stories like that remind us that we never know how much time we have left here. We may dream about the future, make wonderful plans, but they may never happen. For us, the future is right here and right now, and we must take advantage of this time that we have now. We can't procrastinate saying, "I will do it tomorrow. I will make changes in my life, but not just yet. I will do it, I promise, but I need more time." And in some cases, procrastination may not be harmful. However, at times it may have a tremendous consequence, like with that man whose story I just shared with you. And when it comes to our conversion, to making our lives better, procrastination may have eternal consequences. See, many of us think that there will be plenty of time to do wonderful things for the Lord when, for example, we retire, or when we finish with the educating or raising the children in the future, but not yet. I will have time to do wonderful things for the Lord and for others, but now I need to take care of myself, my family, my school, and my job. And God is patient. He waits. He gives you another day, another month, another year. And He is waiting for you to make changes and to bear fruit. However, most often we are like that poor man who was constantly promising to his family that he would come home. But not today, next year, and again next year, but he didn't have that one last year he was hoping for. We must take Jesus' words very seriously. He said, "But I tell you, if you do not repent, you will all perish." And then remember the parable about the fig tree. There once was a person who had a fig tree planted in his orchard, and when he came in search of fruit on it, but found none, he said to the gardener, "For 3 years now I have come in search of fruit on this fig tree, but have found none, so cut it down. Why should it exhaust the soil?" He said to him in reply, "Sir, leave it for this year also, and I shall cultivate the ground around it and fertilize it. It may bear fruit in the future. If not, you can cut it down." God gives you plenty of time. Don't waste it, but show Him the fruit of your work. So let's go to work, and God bless you.